To erase a secret buried in a mountain, they had to become ghosts. But the real question is, what hunts a ghost? This is the new battlefield, a silent game of signals and shadows, fought in the space between heartbeats. A single purpose-built key engineered not to break a lock, but to unmake the entire door. Not a loud bang, but the sound of the earth itself being rewritten from within. The objective is complete. The fight for survival has just begun. The pre-flight ritual, a quiet promise between the pilot and the pinnacle of modern engineering. The canopy seals, and the outside world disappears. There is only the mission now. Unleashing controlled thunder, it claws its way into the night, hungry for the horizon. It becomes one with the darkness, a sliver of technology against the vast, unforgiving sky. Flying on the edge of the world, where the sea meets the sky, hidden from all watching eyes. The wingman's role is not just support, it is to be the ears and eyes, the silent guardian of the mission. They move like predators of the deep, unseen, unheard, their presence a mere ripple in the data stream. A curtain of electronic silence is drawn across the sky, cloaking their approach. Below, an electronic sentry scans the darkness, searching for a threat it was designed to see. The pilot's role is trust. The machine's role is perfection. Together, they are invisible. A digital ghost, a fleeting whisper on the screen. Too faint to be real, too real to be ignored. The operator leans in. Is it a flaw in the system or the first sign of an unseen intruder? The system is convinced. A false positive. The ghosts slip through another digital door. They navigate by the Earth's contours, using the planet itself as their shield. From above, they are nothing more than fast-moving shadows in a landscape of stone. The target is now on the scope. 100 miles of uncertainty stand between them and their goal. Below, a city sleeps, unaware of the high-stakes chess game being played in the sky above. The hunter's instinct awakens. The net is cast wide, a web of energy searching for the invisible. The machine screams a warning. The silent hunt is over. The game has changed. The ground awakens. A silent challenge has been answered with an overt threat. Invisibility is gone, replaced by the certainty of being a target. A pillar of fire climbs the sky, a guided lance of energy seeking its mark. This is the violent ballet of modern air combat, a dance of G-force and countermeasures. The wingman becomes a magnet for danger, drawing the threat away with a pulse of electronic light. The lance is diverted, its fury spent on an empty patch of sky. The first test is passed. The strategy is simple. Overwhelm. One machine against a storm of ascending fire. A pincer movement in 3 dimensions. The sky is no longer empty. It is a closing trap. The only way out is down. A desperate dive into the labyrinth of the earth. The canyon walls become an ally, a physical shield against the pursuing swarm. Pushing the airframe to its absolute limit, where physics becomes a suggestion. In the cockpit, the world is a blur of rock and sky, a test of nerve and reaction. The final pursuer loses its grip, outmaneuvered by a pilot who has become one with the terrain. They emerge from the canyon, scarred but successful. The sky is clear once more. Systems are green. The pilot's heart rate steadies. The focus returns to the primary objective. The target, a fortress of stone and steel designed to be impervious to conventional means. The weapon is selected, a specific tool for a very specific, very difficult problem. The wingman ascends, taking the role of the Overwatch, the guardian angel of the operation. The attack run begins, a straight, committed line towards the point of no return. The defenders are blind, their systems confused by a storm of digital noise. The crosshairs align. In this moment, the machine, the pilot, and the target are connected by a single line of intent. A deep breath. The weight of the entire mission rests on this single decisive action. The payload is away, a silent, graceful release that belies its immense potential. There is no turning back. The aircraft pulls up sharply, racing away from the inevitable outcome. A single intelligent package begins its final unstoppable descent. The moment of contact. No grand display, just a silent entry into the mountain's heart. The weapon's true purpose is revealed, its design meant not for a surface impact, but for a journey. It drills through layers of human engineering, seeking the very core of the structure. It reaches its destination. The internal timer begins its final silent countdown. 3 seconds of absolute silence, where the world seems to hold its breath. The ground shudders, a deep primal vibration from beneath the surface. The mountain exhales, releasing the contained energy from deep within its stone lungs. The shockwave travels through the air, a physical reminder of the power that was just unleashed. The pilot confirms the result. A single, clear transmission. Objective neutralized. On the ground, confusion turns to realization, then to a call for immediate reprisal. The hornet's nest has been stirred. The response is immediate and furious. The sky is no longer empty. The hunters have arrived, their engines burning with purpose. The radar confirms the threat. A high-speed pursuit is now unavoidable. The order is given. Maximum power. It becomes a race for the border, a race for home. A stream of tracers lights up the night, a desperate attempt to catch the fleeting shadows. This is no longer about stealth. It is about pure speed and the skill to evade. The pilot uses the opponent's aggression against them, a classic maneuver in a high-stakes game. The hunter becomes the hunted, momentarily disoriented by the ghost's unpredictable move. The pursuers are forced to break off, outwitted by a superior combination of machine and pilot. They use the planet one last time, disappearing into the cover of the terrain. The chase is over. The Mamba squadron is left behind, staring at an empty sky. The pilots emerge into friendly territory, the tension of the last hour beginning to fade. They find a calm rhythm flying through the first light of a new day. The vast expanse of the sea below offers a sense of peace, of safety. They return with the dawn, leaving the darkness and the mission behind them. A picture of serenity, a stark contrast to the chaos of the preceding hours. The pilot allows a moment of relief, the immense pressure finally lifting from his shoulders. The airfield comes into view. Home, the final destination. A perfect landing. The machine has brought its pilot back safely. The second aircraft follows, completing the formation, completing the mission. The canopy opens, letting in the cool morning air, a welcome breath of reality. The pilot emerges, the exhaustion and adrenaline of the night etched on his face. A moment of acknowledgement for the machine, the silent partner in the dance. A bond forged in extreme pressure, understood between the two pilots without a single word. The base returns to its normal routine, the extraordinary events of the night hidden behind a veil of normalcy. A single mark on the fuselage, a tiny souvenir from the encounter in the dark. A flashback, the stark warning of an incoming threat. A memory, the gut-wrenching G-force of the canyon run. Vision, the quiet release of the payload into the night. An echo, the deep resonant tremor from the heart of the mountain. The pilot walks away, leaving the machine to the ground crew, the mission a part of him now. But for every action, there is a reaction. The board has been reset, and the other side is planning its move. The world learns of an unexplained seismic event, a quiet headline for a loud operation. In the command center, new targets are being analyzed. The cycle is preparing to begin again. Another machine is prepared, its systems gleaming under the hangar lights. A new generation of pilots prepares. The tools are newer, but the mission remains the same. A flag ripples in the wind, a symbol of the complex forces at play. Satellite images confirm the change. A strategic feature on the map has been permanently altered. The pilot finds a moment of solitude, the events of the night playing over in his mind. The echo of the mission remains, a silent hum that will never truly fade. And on the global chessboard, a new, more dangerous piece has just been moved into play.